there, bots and babes. Captain Dolphin here, coming to you with the 33rd edition of the MSTie Minute, a weekly YouTube series where I talk about all things happening in the world of riffing. If you didn't catch my update last week, head over to the MST3K Kickstarter comment section and you will see an update from Ivan. They talk about the replacing the missing mystery gifts, the unregional DVDs, the coffee table book, etc., etc. And he also does mention that season 12 they're writing and they will be filming this coming summer. So huzzah to that. And if you are one of the ones who are still missing your mystery gift, don't comment there though. Follow his instructions and email him at the email that they've put there in the comment section. And Ivan, and I know that Ivan and the team will get you taken care of. Huge shout out to Ivan and team MST3K for continuing to finish up this Kickstarter. So let's do it. Let's dive right into this edition of the MSTie Minute. Let's talk about what's happening in the world of fans. I know lots of fans met up this past weekend in Chicago when Jonah Ray's Festival of Me came through there. I saw lots of fun pictures. It looked like it was a great time. I really wish I could have been there. I got to win the lottery so I can just fly around and meet all you guys. So let's talk about some other MSTies meeting up, possibly in your area. In Fairfax, Virginia, they have Midnite MST3K. The next one coming up is this Friday. May the 4th be with you. There at the University Mall Theaters. Go ahead and mark your calendar now if you're in St. Louis, Missouri for their meetup that's happening May 26th. And Columbus, Ohio, they have a group that meets together and they're watching through season 11. They are up to Carnival Magic and they'll be watching that one on Tuesday, May 8th. Now here's some live riffing where you get to go watch other folks make fun of movies. It's really fun. In Chicago, there is Down in Front. Not only do they have a Patreon that could use your support, they are also going to be riffing through Batman Forever on Tuesday, May 1st. If you're in Kansas City, Missouri, check out the Cinemasochists on Tuesday, May 8th. They'll be getting riffing Pass Through. And in Atlanta, Georgia, the Cineprov, they'll be riffing through Hercules and the Haunted World on May 3rd, so you won't want to miss that. Oh, and if you're in Denver, don't forget May 18th, which is a Friday, they're going to be Mile High Movie Roasters are going to be riffing through Virtuosity. Let's talk about some things that are happening online within the fandom. There is the wonderful Revival League podcast that I sometimes get to be on, and they recently interviewed Josh Way, who is a riffer on his own. He's done work with I think RiffTrax. I know he's done work with Agonywolf Media. He has his Fun with Shorts where he riffs through shorts. So you'll definitely want to go listen to his interview over there at the Revival League podcast. The Soulmates podcast recently released an episode where they talk about Master Ninja 2 and recognizing toxic relationships. Another riffing troupe, the Agonywolf Media, they have their Twitch stream robot co-op where they riff through video games. So you'll definitely want to go follow them and check out their YouTube where they have a lot of their previous videos and things. Online, you can join myself and fellow MSTies for the Amazing Colossal Watch Together guide that I host every week on Wednesday around 8 p.m. Central. We are making our way through every MST3K episode. We are on the KTMA Gamera versus Zegra. So it's kind of painful watching those KTMA episodes, but it's really cute too because you can kind of see where the show came from and how it has evolved. So join us there online. The MST3K and More Watch Together group this weekend, they will be also celebrating May the 4th with Star Wars movies on Saturday at Cinco de Mayo, and so we'll be watching South of the Border movies, and then we're going to keep it a little foreign for you on Sunday and watch international movies. You can go ahead and sign up for the MST3K Postcard Exchange experiment that I host every month. You can sign up for May. The deadline is May 7th, so you won't want to miss out on that. Exchange postcards with folks all around the world. If you know of something happening in the world of the fans, if you're holding a meetup, let me know. I definitely want to share it with the world. Okay, I think the master would approve if I went ahead and just created a Manos section, because there's just so much thing happening in the world of Manos, the Hands of Fate. This Friday, the world premiere of Manos Returns is happening at the Crypticon in Seattle. If you are able to go, definitely go. On Saturday, they're going to be doing some Q&A. and a panel, so that's like really cool. And Jackey Neyman Jones of Manos, she has a podcast called Jackie's Hand of Horror. I'm sure they'll be up there talking about that when they're at Seattle as well. There's a Manos coloring book. Did you know? Oh my goodness. So we all love adult coloring books. So there's a new, well, it's not new, but it's been around, but you definitely need to pick up a copy. There's a Manos coloring book. I got the link down there for you. There's also a prequel to Manos. I kind of knew about it, but I never really paid attention, I guess. So the Manos, The Rise of Torgo. It's been filmed, but it hasn't been released yet. So keep your eye here, and I'll give you the updates for all of that. Here's what's going on in RiffTrax. Of course, can't forget RiffTrax Live, June 14th is Space Mutiny. And you can go ahead and pick up your tickets for your local theater. And if you're part of their drip, like you pay them like $3 a month or something, you kind of get exclusive information. That's what I do. So I pay them for exclusive information, and you get entered in contests. Anyways, they are talking about, or they're going to be making coasters from Captain Dave Ryder's face, and put some fun new names for him on the coaster. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up those soon. Let's see. Oh, over at the RiffTrax.com, of course, their latest full-length riff is Fair King of R, and they've got some brand new shorts. The guys recently riffed Glasses for Susan, and Mary Jo and Bridget recently riffed Junior Prom, and of course they do also have their spring collection over there too. Let's see, there is the podcast, 372 pages, We'll Never Get Back. They recently did a live podcast recording, but unfortunately, it didn't actually record. So thankfully, Mike and Conor got back together and they re-recorded it, and you can listen to that over on their side. I got the link down there. Conor Lastowka is a writer for RiffTrax. He has a couple books. The latest one is the Pole Vaulting Championship of the Universe, Pole Vault Championship of the Universe. You can pick that up over there on Amazon. Let's see, Frank Conniff, he also has his books. He's always on SiriusXM. Well, now he's getting ready to go travel, but we'll talk about that in a minute. On May 9th, he will be back stateside, and he will be doing hosting an open riff night in Astoria, New York. You'll definitely want to go there if you can. Okay, let's talk about Frank and Trace. They are the Mads, and they've got a lot of traveling coming up. They are going over to the UK. How exciting is that? But first, coming up to May 1st, today and tomorrow, they're going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah. And then, yes, they head over the pond for a May 5th, where they'll be at the Sci-Fi London Convention doing live riffing. They've also released a ton of other dates, and you can pick up your tickets now for the Santa Anta date, which is June 29th and 30th. You'll want to get your tickets now. Don't wait, they might sell out. The Mads also have a podcast called Movie Sign with the Mads with Carolina Hidalgo. They recently talked about A Quiet Place, and before that, they talked about the movie Dread. Jonah Ray, like I said, he did some touring. He was in Nashville, and then he went to Chicago. He has his podcast, Jonah Radio. You'll definitely want to tune into that. He recently had Bill Corbett on there. In fact, let me throw that down there, and I'll put the link down there for you. Oh, he will be at Dragon Con in Atlanta, and he recently directed another sketch for the Joel McHale show. So as soon as that airs, I'll be sharing it with you guys. Hampton Yount, our new crow, he has a podcast called Suicide Buddies. They put out a podcast every week. Barron Vaughn has a new show coming to Comedy Central called The New Negroes. They had recently did some filming, and they gave away free tickets if you missed it. Sorry. Also, if you missed it because you don't live in LA, that sucks. But Felicia Day going to all the cons all over the place. She'll be in Honolulu. She's going to be in Rose City Comic Con. She'll be in Atlanta with Jonah. So yeah, she's just all over the place. Patton Oswalt, if you did not know, his former wife wrote a book called I'll Be Gone in the Dark, and not only did it become like a bestseller and everything, and Patton's been traveling around doing a book tour, it helped lend a hand to the police. They caught the Golden State Killer, thanks to that book. So that's pretty damn cool if you ask me. Patton will also be on the Gilbert Godfrey's amazing Colossal podcast this week, so once that drops, I'll be sure to share the link with you guys. Good old Grandpa Choco. If you do not follow Toilet Tea Paper, I promise you, you need to. It's worth every click that you can give him. He has a thought of the week, which are just usually very thought-provoking. And he recently talked about his adventure to go see Avengers Infinity War. And it's probably my favorite toilet paper video ever. So Grant also has a podcast, Under the Puppet, where he talks to other puppeteers. I think he recently dropped an episode, and I'll have to share that link with you too. Har Mar Superstar, a huge shout out to my the MSTie Minute friend Bruce Rhodes, who pointed this out to me. Not only is Har Mar Superstar going to be in Denver on July 26th, he's going to be singing Sam Cooke all over the country. He's touring. I saw he's going to be in DC, Ohio, Pittsburgh, I think. So if you enjoy Har Mar Superstar and you enjoy Sam Cooke, you will not want to miss this tour. I've put the link down there so you can pick up tickets for yourself. Yeah, that's it. Whew. Let's talk about fun things happening in the world of merchandise. It was kind of quiet this week, but there are definitely some things that you need to get if you haven't bought them already. Oh, it's going to be shiny and bad on the green screen. Of course, you should know by now that there is an official MST3K trading cards from RR Parks. I will be giving away some packs as part of my Patreon rewards, so you'll want to sign up for my Patreon and get a pack of cards. And you can also pick up your own set if you head over to rrparkscards.com/services. Get them now before they sell out, because once Series 1 is done, it's done, and we move on to Series 2. Over at the MST3K Store, of course, they've got DVDs and shirts and glassware and the vinyl records. I'm not sure if those glow-in-the-dark records are sold out yet, but they were getting close to that, so you will not want to miss out on those, exclusive merchandise over there. Shout Factory, who is so kind to MST3K and helps produce DVDs. You can pick up some DVD box sets over there, and if you spend over $50, you get free shipping. So that's really cool. Think Geek has a mug and an apron and an oven mitt and a blanket, some other fun stuff over there to fulfill your MSTie merch desires. And Zen Monkey Studios, some of my favorite people, they make these great pens. This is, of course, Joel. They have a mic. They have a Jonah pen. For $4.20, they had a bunch on sale, and I picked up a bunch because I'm going to give them away to you, my viewers, my wonderful, wonderful friends. I'll be doing some kind of contest over the next couple of months. I'll probably, maybe do one contest a month. I don't know, but I picked up a bunch of pens from Zen Monkey Studios, and I'm going to give them away to you guys and to help promote MSTie love, because that's what I do here on the MSTie Minute. I think that's it. You guys have a great week. Love and riffs. Captain Dolphin out.